Good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Hasan Zeki Alp. I'm presenting you modern programming languages in my YouTube channel. And this afternoon, I have come to you full of surprises. One of them is programming language, Tickle, and the other, it's a twin toolkit. And by means of Eclipse IDE environment, I will be presenting you the tutorial. The site that I have been using to present you to prepare such lessons is tutorialspoint.com, and right away I'd like to switch to my desktop so as to be able to show you. Okay, tutorialpoints.com, as you remember, as you see, most of the time I use this website in order to present you programming language tutorials, and this time I will be teaching you Tickle. It's pronounced as Tickle, TCL, or other saying. Tickle is a general purpose programming language. It's a script language, in fact. By means of you can use, you can prepare GUIs, global graphic user interfaces, and you can communicate your applications with each other. And at the end of this Tickle program, I will start TK toolkit tutorial, and right away I'd like to show you the development environment that I've been using for this purpose. And okay, just in order to make it run, I just entered Marketplace, Eclipse Marketplace, and just I searched whether it is possible to use any plugin for Tickle, and fortunately I have encountered one. Okay, it seems it's gonna take some time. Just I have intended to show you the place where I plugged in this Tickle software. Anyway, yes, Tickle. Oops. Tickle. When I script Tickle on my keyboard, just it showed me that Tickle is already installed. When you first installed, when you first run, this is gonna be uninstalled mode, and you have to install it, in fact. And after that, when you search for a new project, of course you can see a TCL project. I've already created a TCL project, so as to be TCL project -2020, and just I prepared some files so as to show you and to run and see the result. Okay, let's start with our Tickle program. Okay, as always, this is our universal program. Just at this point, I have to show you the relevant program on my hard disk. Okay, active TCL that Tickle that I've been using, version 8.6.8. I've been using 64 bits version, and just let's focus on the comments. The most prominent comment in Tickle is puts. Puts just stands for print or print line in other languages. When I say puts and this quotation marks Hasan Zeki Alp, and just I can use puts with a single quotation mark, and without any quotation mark, and with normal parentheses, and with curly brackets, and just I have placed some erroneous command application here, so as to be activated after I describe its function. And another version is curly brackets and single quotation mark Zeki Alp, and another one double quotation marks without any item or empty, and parentheses and single quotation marks, and curly brackets and single quotation mark. Okay, as you can see, I have tried many possible puts command application here. Just let's run it and see which of them are correct, and which of them cause errors, so as to review. Okay, just when I right click and when I say tickle script, the first one, okay, just okay. Yes, this is the formal and the regular usage, regular implementation. Puts double quotation mark Hasan Zeki Alp, and the end of double quotation mark. And if you use this single quotation mark, it's gonna be interpreted with these single quotation marks, and without any quotation mark, it's normal, it's accepted, such as this ALP is my surname. And how about this one, when I use brackets at the first name Hasan is going to be printed as is. And how about this one, parentheses, curly brackets are omitted, and only Zeki is printed. And how about this one, just I made a mistake for that, for this one, because there is no closing quotation mark, and this one also erroneously used another type, a parenthesis, started with brackets, quotation marks, and with a parenthesis. It causes, of course, an error. And how about this one? Okay, Zeki Alp, just these curly brackets are omitted, and only single quotation mark and this string will be displayed on the screen. How about this one? This causes line break, or this causes an empty line, just as you can see here right now. And how about this one? Only brackets, only parentheses, it's printed only parentheses. And how about this one? It's printed this one. And the last one here, the curly brackets and single quotation mark and string. The curly brackets will be omitted, as I said, and only this single quotation mark and Zeki Alp will be displayed on the screen. Okay, just I make it activated, this faulty usage, and you will be seeing two errors. Okay, that indicates after extra characters after close quote, it says like this one, extra characters. And how about this one, Hasan Alp? Okay, it's also causes some erroneous case. Okay, let's make it as it is originally. How about this one? Yes. Okay. Okay, let's see another file, tickle file. Okay, just I set a name here, set a variable here, name, and so it's to be Hasan Zeki Alp in within quotation marks, and just by $sign name I can print out or I can display the contents of this name. Okay, just I would like to make it run. Okay, as you can see, Hasan Zeki Alp is interpolated for this variable name. How about this one? Okay. Okay. Here, just I'd like to show you the possible keywords that I can use with tickle program. For example, puts $sign tickle underscore version. It's gonna display the version of tickle program. And how about $sign environment within brackets path? So it's gonna give details about the environment, the path. And how about this one, tickle package path? Actually, it's not running with my configuration, so I made it deactivated. And how about tickle precision? Just I will present its function. It causes to create some precision digits as a result of some expressions. And how about tickle RC file name? It's used for startup. You will be described afterwards. And tickle library, as it is described. Tickle patch level, and it's going on like this. Okay, lesson by lesson I will describe its functions by giving some explanatory examples, guys. Just I would like to show you another tickle file. Okay, this is if comparison, and after this condition is gonna execute, is gonna be executed this command. If 0, that means this block will not be performed at all. So the next step, I mean puts hello world will be executed. And just it's up to me to write anything here, because it's not going to be performed, it's not going to be run, so it does not cause any error, because it does not coincide with any format. As long as the condition here becomes true, this block would be performed. However, this is not true, this is false. So the next step, the next line will be performed. Okay, when I make it run, just I can see another hello world that is displayed by means of another way here. Okay, just example 04. Okay, let's start with expressions in a tickle program. Puts brackets expression 3 plus 2 and closing brackets, and this is another expression. Puts 3 plus 2 equals brackets expression 3 plus 2 brackets. Okay, this is another one. Just as you can see, there are some white spaces between the operator and operands, and here there is no. However, it's valid, and both of them works fine, and this is also works fine. I can say that by means of this expr keyword, I can calculate anything in this block. And the structure you can see here: command name and space, argument first, space, argument the second, blah 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 argument end. By obeying this rule, just I can say puts hello. Okay, this puts is command name, and how about argument first? Hello is argument first. In fact, puts command name and hello argument first, as it's set here. How about puts std out and hello? So this is okay, std out argument first, okay, and hello argument the second. How about the command name is puts, as you can see. How about this one? This is an example for command substitution. For example, just I can say that expression 1 plus 6 plus 9, so as to be calculated as an expression, and puts will accept it as an argument, as a parameter, so it's gonna give 16 result, the result 16. And how about variable substitution? Just I can give such an example for a variable substitution. I here set a variable a so as to be 10, and just I simply use puts command with $sign a, so it's gonna give 10. How about dollar semicolon semicolon colon a? This is valid also. This is normal. This is normally used by IDE environment automatically, so it's gonna give 10. And how about this usage? Puts $a. It's gonna give error because there is a nonsense space between this $sign and the variable a. It must not be left. It must not be left any space between this $sign and the variable a. Okay, how about backslash substitution? Okay, just I can give an example for backslash substitution here, like this here. Okay, for example, I use a single string here, and I'd like to make it parsed in two parts. For example, just I can use backslash and n. So when I use puts command with this argument, the argument first, just it's gonna be printed out in two different lines. Okay, this is the end of this script file, I think. When I run this tickle file, okay. Okay, where is the beginning? Okay, 5 is the beginning. Just we have started with this expression, puts expression 3 plus 2, that's gonna give 5, as you can see here. Just I use this as a string, not a variable name, and after that within brackets expression 3 plus 2, so it's gonna calculate it, and it's gonna be displayed as 5. Okay, as you can see, 3 plus 2 equals sign 5. How about this one? Just it has empty white spaces, empty spaces. In this case, however, there is no empty spaces, no white spaces, so it is gonna give the same result. How about this usage, puts command and this argument first with quotation marks, double quotation marks, it works, hello. And how about this one? It's gonna work also, another hello. And this one, that's a result of this command substitution, is gonna give 16. How about this one? Yes, okay. Simply I print out, I display the contents of variable a, like this, 10. Another usage, another format, is gonna give the same result, yes. And how about this one? I do not prefer to show you, because it's gonna give a result error, as you see, there must not be left any space. And how about backslash substitution? Hello will be displayed at this line, and world will be displayed in another line, or at the next line. Okay, this has been the fourth tickle file. How about fifth tickle file? Okay, just I would like to show you extra examples. Here okay. Five. Okay, this is an example for data types. Let's say simple tickle objects. This is simple tickle objects. In fact, puts $sign my variable. So after just I can cut this one, and just I would rather prefer to use it here. Okay, for eye catching. Yes, I set my variable supposed to be 18 here. Okay, without leaving any comma or other saying, other thing, and just I use puts command with $sign my variable. Okay, just simply add a $sign here, and it's gonna print 18, or it's gonna display 18. And this time I use my variable, and I add two more arguments, two more operands. So it's to be 6 and 9. So 18 plus 6 plus 9 is gonna give 33. And it's displayed as a result of this expression calculation. And how about string representation? Just this is merhaba, that stands for hello in Turkish. I set my variable so as to be a hexadecimal or alphanumeric, merhaba, and I simply use $sign with my variable, so it's gonna give merhaba. It's going to give this string. And how about for multi-strings? Actually, it's a single string, as you can see. Just I can use multi-strings within these quotation marks. I once again set my variable hello world, and and this time just I use $sign and my variable, and this time I set another hello world, this time in within curly brackets, yes, as you can see, and I simply use put command with my next multi-string usage. Okay, just I use the run command. Okay, let's have a look with our. Okay, here simply I assign 18 to my variable. Okay, and after calculation of this expression, it's gonna give the result 33. Okay, this here, as you can see. And how about a single string representation? Merhaba. Merhaba stands for hello in Turkish. And how about this one? Multi-string. So I simply add quotation marks, double quotation marks, and I use it with $sign in front of my variable. And this time I use curly bracket instead of quotation mark. I can obtain the same result, as you can see here. Hello world. Okay, let me show you another example here. Okay, Just I can give an example for list here. My list has got 3 components such as red, green and blue, the colors, and I use a variable name so as to be my variable, and when I try to print out or display the contents of this list, just I have to mention the index of this list, and I have to use lindex, and of course I have to use my variable name with $sign in front of it. Okay, put lindex $sign my variable to simply will give me this one 0, 1, 2. The index is blue. Or just I can use quotation mark instead of these curly brackets. In fact, here I have used curly brackets, and as an option, just I can use double quotation marks instead of these curly brackets. And how about this one? Here I use once again with quotation mark red, blue, green and blue. In this case I use the index 1, so stands for green. Okay, let me run this tickle file. Okay, the first one I use the index 2, that stands for blue. Okay, 0, 1, 2. And how about the next one with double quotation marks? Index is 1 is selected, so as to be displayed. 0 and 1. Green is displayed, as you can see here. How about the next file, tickle file 007? Okay, just I intended to give another example regarding to associative index. Sometime index might not be necessarily integer, so just arbitrarily you can choose it so as to be a string or hexadecimal number. For example, I here set marks name, variable name, and its index is called English, and this stands for the relevant value for this English index. And how about how to print out, how to display this one? Just I use $sign in front of my variable name marks, and I simply mention its index, not integer, just in string form. Okay, this is an example for 18. And how about mathematics? Just once again I use $sign in front of my variable name and mathematics, so it's gonna print out 80 and after that 90. Let me run it and let's show it. 80 and 90. Okay, associative index, or other saying not integer index. Okay, this is example 008, and I have already started with tickle variables. For example, I define here a variable a so as to be 10, an integer, numeric variable assignment. This is an example for numeric variable assignment. And here just I say $sign variable b, and just focus on this format difference, and test without any quotation marks. Test is a string. In fact, that is an example for string variable. Only one element includes only one element. How about this one, variable c? Again, it is within it's between curly brackets, and this time it has 4 elements, 4 components, other saying 1, 2, 3, 4. and this is for more elements. It contains more elements, in fact. And just let's start with to display them. I here use puts $sign variable a. Okay, this one just stands for this one. Okay, it's gonna print out 10, in fact. And how about this one? Variable b, only one single variable, one element. Test is printed out as a result of this command. How about variable c? Variable c just stands for this one, and all of them will be printed out. Just I preferred this my birthday just in order to show you that it might contain heterogeneous components, heterogeneous elements. For example, this is string and this is numerical, so it's also allowed. I just mentioned this one. And how about a specific index printout? Of course, it's possible. Just I have to use index keyword for this one, and I use once again variable c because it has 4 components. This time I use variable space c with curly brackets, and after that I simply mention the index number 0, 1, 2, 3. So 3 stands for my birthday, 1960. And how about to print out the content of index 0, I mean Hassan, will be printed out. Okay, that's the end of this script file, I think. Let me run this one. Okay, at first 10 is displayed, and after that single string variable, sorry, test, and after that Hasan, Zeki, Alp, and 1960 will be displayed. And how about this one? The third index content, the contents of third index, and this is the index 0. Okay, how about example 909? Okay, this is an example for dynamic typing. For example, I here define a variable so as to be 10, and just actually it's a numerical 10, in fact. And here just I use the keyword expression so as to calculate $sign variable a plus 20. So it's gonna give the result 30, in fact, yes. And I simply make it displayed by mentioning $sign in front of our variable name. And this is an example for Turkish version. Just I omitted because at the same time I will be presenting another course of another language, in my native language, Turkish. Anyway, skip it. I simply make it run. Okay, 10 will be displayed at first, and this 30 will be displayed after calculation of this expression. How about this one? 13, sorry, 12, and after that the square of this variable. Okay, this one. Okay, it's Turkish anyway, forget it. Okay, this is my 10th example. Let me introduce mathematical expressions, in fact. Okay, just I use a division operator here. This is the variable a, an integer 10, and I set a result variable so as to be calculated as a result of this content. Okay, $sign variable a divided by 9. So this is integer and this is integer, so the result will be an integer, as you will be seen afterwards, a little bit later. And how about this one? This is 10 integer, and this is a float value, so the result will be a float. And this time the value of variable a will be a float, and this time the division value will be divisor will be integer. So I once again would like to see the result. Okay, let me run this file. Okay, this is the division without any remaining. Okay, 1, and this one will be a floating, will be giving a floating result. Okay, as you can see, this will give another floating result. As you can see, one of the operands must be floating, so as to give a floating point value, as you can see here. Okay, just it's the correct, the perfect place so as to show you thickle precision method. Here just I define a variable a so as to 10, and afterwards I set thickle precision 5, so that means the result will have a 5 digits, precision digits, and the result will be assigned as a result of this expression like this, $sign variable a divided by 900. So it's sufficient to give a floating point result. Okay, and afterwards I prefer to display the results. In fact, just here I make it run. Okay, just I can say I can count the digits here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the decimal point, when I add the decimal point, it becomes 5, so that stands for the thickle precision, or other saying, when you see this precision as a number, just subtract 1 and just count the remaining parts, floating parts. Okay, yes, guys, this is the end of this lesson. Next file will be thickle operators. I would like to turn my okay. I hope you liked our thickle language, you guys. Thickle language is a multi-paradigm and multi-purpose programming, dynamic programming language. You can use it in many applications so as to communicate with each other. Just I can show you the agenda once again. So how far we have come. Okay, we have already started here and here, command data types, variable, operators. Okay, we have already come up to operators section. Next time I will be describing your TCL operators. Okay. Okay. Thanks for your time, you guys. Thanks for watching me. And if you like this video shooting, you can click on subscribe me section, or my cat Can. And thanks for your time once again. Have a nice evening. Bye bye.